Final project. So this is the final project part 3. My name is Omer Mohammed, and my partner Mario Ibrahim currently is unavailable due to circumstances that I won't go into. But he did help code a lot of the functionality for this project. So I will go through this and explain step by step a lot of how the code works. Side note, I will say Mario did code this a lot in the Windows OS system while I am on the Mac OS. The Mac OS has been having a lot of issues recently with SQL. For some reason, it's not compatible. It's been having a lot of compatibility issues. So I do apologize if I do run into a lot of glitches or a lot of bugs. That is due to the OS system for Mac not being compatible, but this code does run generally on uh on the Windows desktop machine, which you guys can test if you so willingly want to. But let's go. And as I go through this, there will be some issues. So that's because my Mac, but most of the functionality does work. So let's begin. Um, Here's all the functionalities. So we'll log in. Easy sign up page. You can sign in. I already kind of explained a lot of that functionality, but you can just kind of log in and you can lead you to this page. So essentially, you can submit a request. It will just reset the page. So you can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do like 30. We'll do 16. And you can register the quote. It'll say quote submitted successfully. You could view any quotes, and it'll say your ID, your new ID that was saved. Your quote was submitted successfully over here. So it'll say it's pending, but it went through. And if you want to submit another quote request, you can go back here. If you want to view any quotes, same thing, view orders. So you can check all that out. It's pretty gnarly. So if you want to click on client home, you can't really see it. The video recording kind of cut it off, but there's a navigation bar up here. So you click that and it leads you to this. David Smith's response to this. I already explained this previously in the last part, but kind of type in whatever. It could be like hello in all caps locks, but that works. But the main functionality is this. So David Smith login. So if I remember the password for David Smith, I believe it was this. 2, 3. Go log in. Interesting. This is part of the glitchy part. For some reason, the login information doesn't store properly in the database. It's been having a lot of issues with that. Let's try this. If I do this, okay. What if let's see. Okay, so let me see. Do this. Okay, so it leads you to this page. That's being very odd, but you click on requests and you can see all of these actions that are currently, that you have to do. But you can basically click on accept, and it'll say quote status updated successfully. You can click back here. So that's how that works. And you see it's gone. It'll say not pending anymore, and it'll say accepted. So you can go back and you click on orders. You can see all your recent orders. You can see ID 1, 2, and it'll show you that you can delete it. You can click on bill. You can also cancel your bills as well at any moment. These are all the bills listed. I will say, so everything here is already pre-added because my Mac is having issues again with adding content to tables. it's not compatible with SQL. It was working on the Windows machine, and if Mario was here to record it, he could have done that part himself, but it's just not working on my machine. I spent hours of research trying to do this, and it just wasn't working. But anyways, here's the functionalities. You can see all the requirements listed for this project. So here's big clients, easy clients, one tree quotes, prospective clients, highest tree, overdue bills, bad clients, good client statistics. So I'll explain it. So we'll go here. These are your big clients. I just listed them as such. These are easy clients. Just list them as such again. Here's your one tree quotes. It'll show your quote ID as well as the client ID. Here's another quote ID as well as the client ID. Client statistics for these are all the client statistics. It'll show all the good clients. All sorry, excuse me. All of like basically like your first name, last name, the tree. Count for some reason they didn't show up. I don't know why. Again, it's very buggy and glitchy for some reason. But here's the total due and here's the total paid. So this is essentially the code. Oh, not the code. Here's a prospective clients. For some reason it didn't show up again. It's very frustrating. I don't know why that's not showing up. It was showing up earlier. Here's the highest tree, so it'll show the tree ID and all that. What the highest tree number is. It'll show overdue bills. So it'll show which bill is due at which day, which day over here, the timing and everything. It'll show the order ID and bill ID. And these are the list of all the bad clients. And here's the list of good clients, which there are none for this example that we did. And here's the overdue bills, which will show over here listed. So yeah, and you can go back, click dashboard, and it could lead you back to your page. Let me see what else I am missing. So I covered all of this. I guess implement functionality describing the project. Grading will be based on easy navigation from page to page and a clear layout of all the information for each page. Okay. I guess I can play around with the navigation and show you. Update the... Yeah, I feel like I did show that with this. It did update the database there, so I can't do it with the other one for some reason. It's having major issues with that, but it does work. I do guarantee you that. I really do hope I don't get marked off for this, because we did try on this and it just has been having a lot of issues. So I know, please not show and explain your source code except your SQL statements. I can show my SQL statements. No clips from my SQL in a presentation. I don't know how to explain my SQL statements if you're saying no SQL during the presentation. Okay, to save time, you can pause the recording. Yeah, I don't know why. Mine doesn't really do that. Yeah, and I'll explain the GitHub repo later. Okay. I think that's pretty much almost everything. I could show the functionality as well. Here's a root user interface. You can click create tables. You can submit that. Go here, you can submit that. It'll show actions completed successfully. Here's this navigation, which I found pretty convenient to use. You click on client homepage over here and it'll lead you to this. So that's how that works. You can view orders. I feel like I got the navigation down for the most part. So yeah, that's interesting. Here's all, go back here and do task 1. Login functionality works and everything. See, now here's the part where everything does go a little bit iffy. You see how everything kind of resets now? But everything does work though. All the functionality works. Everything reset because I did this. I cleared the table. I deleted the tables. So you submit that, it'll say action completed successfully. If I create tables again, it'll do it, but I have to rerun the code to do that as well. So that's why everything got deleted over here. So yeah, but I have to rerun the code, and then and then type this and then do this in manually to create the tables, and it'll show the tables being created again. So that's how everything works, and you see how everything got reset. So that's how and it'll show no orders found in the database. So that's how everything works. That's all the navigation. I believe that's it for now. But I do thank you for watching. This project was definitely a challenging one. I will admit that. And I will say I would greatly appreciate it if we wouldn't get marked down for some of the functionality not working due to it was mainly my fault for the OS system not working. So I do apologize for that. But thank you so much, and I hope to see you again soon.